Later on, but right now, it's time we expand our minds. It's time that we broaden our awareness and push our level of intelligence to a greater height.
From you?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's time for Getting It.
Getting it.
Yeah. All right, so you know it's tough when you first meet a girl. You're in a bar, you see her across the room. Does she like me? Do I like her? I do like her. I don't think she likes me. Maybe she does. It's very difficult to figure out. We have someone here that will put all that in focus like the Hubble telescope of love. Please welcome Don Steele.
Yeah.
Just two disparate metaphors in one comment, if you want to go the Freudian phallic way.
And the properly focused Hubble.
Yeah, not the first Hubble, the one when they fixed it. Don, you've written a book called Body Language Secrets.
Right.
Now, we've all been in bars. You sit there, you're talking to a girl. That's the verbal communication, but there's a whole nother layer of communication that maybe some people aren't hip to, and that's what you can help us with, correct?
Righto.
You're an expert.
Indeed I am. I learned this all the hard way.
Uh-huh.
I fell flat on my face after getting divorced. I used to be a shrink. I learned body language to be a shrink, and so I applied it to the dating world.
And now you're a happily married man.
Yes, I am.
All right, well, let's get right to it. Let's say, we're in a lounge. We're in a tiki lounge.
Right.
Yes. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm in a bar, and I look across the crowded bar, and I see a beautiful blonde lady sitting at the table. How do I know if I should go over and talk to her? Because you don't want to go over and get shut down.
No.
It's the long march.
Long walk back, and all the other women in there know that you're not interested in them.
Right. All right, so I see her, I'm looking at her, hoping she will look back at me.
First thing, if she looks at you, and then holds your gaze for a bit longer than socially appropriate, then downcasts her eyes and looks back where she was looking. That's a good sign.
Why
the
is that?
downcast eyes are submissive.
Money, Don.
Yeah.
So
Submissive.
money.
So it's like the animal kingdom. She is submitting to my
the male,
gaze.
the dominant male.
Right, alpha male.
Then, after she looks away, she'll straighten her posture a little bit, like she's getting ready to come over here or meet you when you go over there. And then she'll preen, like a bird fixing its feathers. She'll adjust her hair.
I mean, like eat bugs out of her hair?
Yeah, right. Check the feathers, make sure they're all right.
What bars are you going?
The monkey bar.
If she's not interested, she'll do something different. But the next time she looks this way when she's interested, she'll narrow her eyes a little bit, like kind of zeroing in on you. And then her head will tilt a little bit like she's interested.
It's closing time.
Now when she looks back away, then she'll point her breasts in your direction but won't look at you again.
Now, you got to be a moron not to pick that one up, Don.
Some guys are drinking a bit much. You never know.
All right, so these are signals that it's good to go over
and talk, introduce yourself,
her,
right?
And this is awesome. It's like connect the dots.
It is.
Yes.
All without saying one word. It's very subtle things that people can be taught to perceive, right?
Sure, if they're paying attention and not just zooming in on her her dress. There.
Okay. All right, now let's say you pick out another girl, and what are some signs that it's not a good idea to go over?
Okay, she never looks at you. Or if she does look in your direction, is very brief, and then she looks away without looking down.
Oh, this looks
so
really
she's not submitting.
Yes.
Okay.
Or if she stands up and strikes the Heisman pose, that's probably not a good sign.
That's probably not good. And her posture doesn't change. She just stays the way she was.
Right.
And she doesn't fix her hair, doesn't adjust her clothes.
She's closing off.
No preening. Yeah, she's closing up.
You have not even showed up on her radar.
All right. All right, well, let's go back to the girl that we've made eye contact with.
Okay.
She's into us. We've gotten the signal that she wants us to come over. Let's have a little test. Each of us will go over and we'll try a little line on her. And Don, you can help us decode her subtle, nonverbal communication back to us. Johnny, why don't you start it off?
All right. Before I was married, there's a little something that always worked.
Okay. So you walk over to her table and...
Hi. Are you going to finish those pretzels?
Okay, what she's doing here is she's covering up her throat. She doesn't. Yeah, she's going, get away from me. It's very subtle.
Very, very subtle.
Hey, how you doing? I'm about to roll in here with 23 of my frat brothers. You want to join us in a canoe race?
She's using her glass as a barrier. This will happen during conversation or even when you just walk over. She'll pick up the glass and hold it in front of her. It's the same. It's almost the Heisman Trophy.
Okay. All right, it's my turn. My turn.
Okay.
Baby, I'm shipping out for Nam tomorrow. I don't know if I'm coming back or not, but you and me, it may be my last night.
She's closing herself up completely. She's looking away. She's covering up her assets. And
She wants a check.
All right, this usually works. There you go. Hello. That's a lovely dress you're wearing.
Look at that smile.
Oh! Shut down!
okay, what she's doing here, any tapping with your straw or drumming your fingers or looking away, your history. You guys don't seem to have learned a darn thing here. What's going on?
I don't know what to tell you.
All right, well, there you go, guys. It doesn't always work, but at least now we know the signs not to look for and to look for to see if we could possibly strike something up. Courtney, you got anything for us over there?
You guys got it all wrong. You just got to be really natural and just be like, hey, would it be okay if I sat down with you?
That's the ticket.
Oh, yes.
I think we got another segment in the making here.
It's all becoming very clear, John.
All right, guys, if you want the full scoop, you can order Don's book, Body Language Secrets at Borders, or go to his website at www.steelballs.com.
Never will forget
He's also got other books and other free advice. Thank you very much, Don, for being here. And